I'm Andy Powers. I'm a guitar maker at Taylor Guitars. We have a chance to build these instruments in a way that we get to put a great instrument into the hands of a lot of musicians so that everyone can tell their stories and play their songs. Right in the early part of 2014, we had relaunched our 800 series guitars. We came back to the shop and I was thinking, okay, well now what? We gotta start looking someplace new. I came up with this idea. It was a totally different way to put a guitar together. Once I started thinking in that different direction, I realized there's a whole lot of other stuff that I can build into this guitar. Borrowing from these different instrument traditions, we can improve the intonation. We can improve the responsiveness of the guitar, the projection, all these great things. The personality of each note. At the same time I was working on that, I was doing a lot of construction work, working on this old shack of a house, trying to make it livable. So I was listening to a lot of the records that I listened to when I was a kid. And so when I was first playing with this V-Class idea, I'd been listening to a lot of old bluegrass records and old country western records. And you know, I really like these sounds. It's very familiar. There have been times when I've worked on even the actual guitars that were played on some of these records I grew up listening to. I play the guitar and go, you know, this sound that I'm looking for doesn't actually exist. Because what you're listening to on a familiar record like that is actually a composite. It's the sound of a guitar played through a microphone, through a mixing console, onto tape, with all the little issues dealt with. And so I thought, oh, okay, I'll build a different shape. Because the shape of a guitar does determine a lot of what the guitar sounds like. So I built this shape that had a more, like a rounder upper bout, a rounder lower bout. The waist is just a tiny bit more pulled in, but that would help shape the type of sound I was looking for. And one of the real benefits with this V-Class idea is you can change the personality of the guitar. You can actually determine ahead of time, what kind of sound do I want? What am I looking for this? That's an exciting new future. We're describing it, we're playing it, we're trying to think about what to call it, and we go, you know, this is like a big ocean of sound. This is a big, broad, expansive sound. We'll call it the Grand Pacific. This guitar is a Grand Pacific 717E model. It's our Builder's Edition version with Rosewood, spruce top, all the Builder's Edition attributes with the rounded off body edges, new bridge, this custom carved neck. Things built for maximum player comfort. This is our Grand Pacific 517 model guitar. We're building these both with and without pickups. This one is a Sans pickup version, but it does have the whole host of Builder's Edition attributes. This one's a Mahogany with spruce top. This is a 717 Builder's Edition guitar with a natural spruce top, rosewood back and sides, all the great Builder's Edition attributes. This is our new 317 Grand Pacific model. I mean, these are all the classic Taylor appointments. Classic Taylor neck, solid Sapele on the back and sides, solid Sitka spruce top, equipped with ES2 pickup system, and this new voice. All the benefits of the V-Class architecture, but with this personality that fits a lot of musicians and a lot of different musical styles. we've been known as a very modern guitar maker. That modern sound is vibrant, it's precise, it's articulate, it's accurate, a wide awake sort of personality. It fits a lot of the music that people are making. So I like that. I think that's really cool. It's just not the only thing that I like, right? So I wanted to build this guitar. It's more of a mature sound. It's a warm sound. It's an approachable sound. In a lot of ways, it's a familiar sound. It's familiar in the way that we think of an acoustic guitar as it was, but in a way that it's never been. So in a way, it's like a modern guitar that's kind of looking over its shoulder. What I'm hoping for is that you find songs in it, that you can tell your stories, make your musical artwork, and find a voice that fits with yours.